Good evening. On Piper. Evening all. And if you can, I don't know if you can hear the noise, but there's we live about, well, I don't know, 50 yards from the main road through Totton where I live, and they're resurfacing the road, but they're doing it overnight, so they don't start until 8, and it's 10 o'clock. I'm just having this, and I'm gonna go off to bed. And if you can hear that, but jackhammers going and everything, lovely. I suppose it needs doing at some point. God, you know, my tooth there got a big black mark on it. I had a filling in it years ago, and every time I don't really notice it until I look on these videos, and I can really see the black stain on my tooth there. Anyway, never mind. As you can tell, you know, I am quite a vain person, can't you tell? So we've got some crappy YouTube pipe thing, which is nice because it's got a, I think is that called a P bit or something, I think? Or something like that. I've been told before, but I like it actually. It's a nice smoker, this one. Plus it's one of the very few pipes I can actually clench for a period of time. I'm usually the biggest, well, I'm terrible with things in my mouth. Like, I go to the dentist or something and they put stuff in my mouth. It's horrible. I just can't do it. And I struggle with pipes, to be honest. I can puff them, but I have to take them out of my mouth. But this one, I can keep him for a little period of time. Yeah, I can be choked now. Anyway, it's just a video to say that my ankle's feeling a lot better now. Thank you very much. Thank you for the well wishes. Still a little bit sore, but it's not too bad. I had a couple of days off work, you know. Well, you got to, you know, just relax and rest it a bit. And the other thing I've been doing today is our kitchen. I don't have a garage, you see, so we have a shed. And we're trying to fix this little 50cc scooter up for my daughter to ride to college. I bought this for about 5 years ago, and I used to use it when I used to commute to London. I didn't ride to London on it, but I used to commute to the train station on it and then get the train to London, sort of thing. And it's been in the shed for 4 years or something. No, I must have bought it more than 4. Must have bought it 6, 7 years ago actually, and it's been in the shed for about 4 or 5 years, and I've hardly ridden it at all. But I sort of got it out and had been stripping it down and that. And to be honest, there's nothing wrong with it. I checked everything over. One thing I was particularly lazy when I put it away was I didn't drain the fuel out. So I was half expecting to you have to strip down the carb and clean it all out, but I took it. But fortunately, or not fortunately, I didn't know. No, when I put it away, there must have been a slight rupture in the fuel line, and there wasn't much fuel in it when I put it away. But all the fuel had just dripped away, and it's just gone, which is fortunate because it means it's all evaporated out of the carb and everything. So there's literally nothing. There was literally no fuel in it at all. So I just fixed the fuel line and should be fine. Hopefully, I've just got a new battery, which I just put in tonight, and it's all got power, so I'm not going to start it in the kitchen. So tomorrow when I get home, I'll be wheeling it outside and seeing if she'll crank over, but I'm reasonably confident it should start. I just need to get it MOT'd and everything then, so there we go. And I've bought a new my little motorbike. The headlight on it is just rubbish, and it's just held together with tape basically, so I treated myself to a new headlight. But this is an absolute monster. It's way bigger than I anticipated. It's like a wartime searchlight, this thing. But I'll fit that at the weekend and see if I can get it to fit. It might make the bike tip over forward. I think it's huge, so that's a job for the weekend. What else? That's it really, I think. Hopefully get the scooter running tomorrow and keep her happy. Apparently she's got to do her CBT and everything yet, so she can't ride it. But anyway, I'm just stood here listening to the Roadworks. Pipe's gone out, but I'm talking too much. Just having a, what have I got in here? Dunhill London mixture, which is quite nice. Quite like it. I need to go and get a few more. If anybody's up for any tobacco trades, let me know. I'm up for that sort of thing. I'm quite happy to share a bit of what I've got, which isn't an awful lot to be fair, but there's a few bits and bobs I don't mind sharing, or if need be I'll go and get some and trade with somebody. So if anybody fancies a bit of a trade, I've got one going on at the moment with Bob, I forget his surname, in the States, and I'm doing a bit of a trade for some of the legendary Hobbit's weed, which I've been trying to get hold of for ages, and I contacted Tewkesbury and actually placed an order with them, and they took the money and everything, and then the next day I had an email and they refunded the money saying that they couldn't ship internationally. Oh, bugger. So I really fancied a bit of the Hobbit's weed, so should have some of that coming in the next couple of weeks hopefully. But as I say, if anybody fancies a bit of a trade, what sort of tobaccos am I fancy trying? I quite fancy trying a bit of this Squadron Leader, I guess. Squadron Leader's one that's been on the list for a while. What other ones? I want to try. I've sort of I started off like most people smoking aromatics. I've sort of gone away from them a little bit, but I want to try a few more aromatics, I think. So let's see what we can find. Might even go down to the tobacco shop at the weekend. You never know. Oh yeah, that's me. See you later. Bye. Ooh.